You're tuned in to the Hallowed Respite, broadcasting to you live from the big blue jewel in the sky, the dumpster diamond. I'm your host, Crystal Clarity, here to tap into the energy of the collective to reach you with exactly what your soul needs to hear right now. In this show, we use our divine insight with spirit, trinkets, and cards to shine a light on the path before us. Be sure to take only what resonates with your soul and leave the rest for who it's meant for. If the weight of the state of the world has got you down, remember to stand strong and shine even brighter. We've got a hot pile of trash tonight just waiting to be discovered as the treasures they truly are. So sit back, get cozy, and let's dive into the bin. All right, my lovely diamonds. The energy tonight is heavy, but it is magic. First off, let's talk about the trinkets shaking up the bottom of the bin. I pulled a wrench and a dragonfly. Somebody out there is doing some heavy internal mechanics. You are fixing the engine, tightening the loose bolts of your life, because you are getting ready to undergo a massive transformation and take flight. But here's the kicker. I pulled a Canadian quarter, and boy, it reminded me of a time I promised to drop a curse word for a little piece of foreign change. I got my quarter, and I finally said fuck. Why does that matter to you tonight? Because some of you are holding yourselves back by trying to be too polite. You're playing by a rigid set of rules that don't serve you anymore, wearing a masquerade mask to make other people comfortable. The universe is telling you to drop the mask. It's okay to break your own rules. Say the curse word. Be a little messy. I even pulled a fortune, twice this week, that says, someday I will be queen, but I'll always be myself. You are being elevated, my darlings. You are stepping into your power, but you don't need to change your core, goofy, authentic self to wear that crown. And to the people who don't like the new, louder version of you, let the haters hate and keep doing exactly what you're doing. Now, I'm looking at our cards, and we've got a bit of an underworld split happening. Some of you are feeling completely triggered by old wounds, standing face to face with the heavy dark shadows of Thanatos and the tarantula's web. But listen to me close, my fun guys and gals. That trigger is not a punishment. It is a GPS coordinate. What is triggering you right now is exactly where you need to focus your attention to heal. And hey, don't you dare think you're a victim to this desert because I pulled the camel upright. That means you are built for this. You have an unshakable, fierce endurance. You carry your own inner reservoir of water. You have the ultimate capacity to challenge this darkness. And you are walking through that underworld like the absolute boss you are. Right out of that heavy space, the gem popped out on its own. You have a rare, unicorn-level magic inside you. You are the hero of your own story. You don't need to laugh off your pain anymore like a reserved hyena. And you certainly don't need to peacock or brag to prove your worth to anyone. We've got the spirits of Steven Universe and Reg from Made in Abyss guarding us tonight. That means you have a fiercely loyal, deeply compassionate heart, but you also possess an indestructible inner armor. You are completely protected while you do this deep work. So, what's the final guidance from the dumpster diamond tonight? I pulled our little snail friend who says, go slow. alongside our repeating friend, the hermit crab. It is completely okay to retreat into your shell right now. You are outgrowing your old armor and your new shell is still soft. Take your time. Move at a snail's pace. Honor your boundaries. Step away from heavy obligations and just let it go. So, my lovelies, how exactly do we claim this treasure tonight? How do we take this heavy energy and turn it into gold? Crystal's got a 3-step game plan for you, straight from the spirit realm. Step 1, follow the trigger. The next time something or someone makes your blood boil or makes you want to hide, don't run away. Treat it like a glowing neon sign. Sit with it for 5 minutes and ask yourself, what old wound is this pointing to? That is where your healing is waiting. Step 2, say the curse word, metaphorically or literally. Break a rigid rule you made for yourself back when you were just trying to survive. Drop the polite masquerade mask. If you need to say no to an obligation, say no. If you need to be a little loud, be loud. Stop playing small just to keep other people comfortable. Step 3, tap into your camel reserve. When the underworld feels too dark, remind yourself of your track record. You have survived 100% of your worst days. You carry your own water. Trust your endurance. Trust your inner hero. And remember, you don't have to perform or prove your worth to a single soul while you walk through this desert. Don't think you have to sprint through this transformation overnight. And with that beautiful clarity, it is time for this little gremlin to sign off for the time being. If this message resonated with your spirit, sparked a light in your darkness, or helped you find a treasure in your dumpster tonight, do your host a massive favor. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a live broadcast from the Big Blue Jewel. Drop a comment below if you feel called. I'd love to see some snail emojis in the chat for this one. I read every single comment. Until next time, my gorgeous diamonds, keep your inner child lit, stand fiercely in your power, and have an absolutely magical, cozy night. Catch you in the next dumpster dive.